All right. So I made for you guys, for your classroom, this crazy dude that I like to call Gallon Guy. Have any of you heard of Gallon Guy? Okay, good. So now you have one for your classroom. Awesome.
2 cups, 3 cups, 1 cup, 1 gallon, 2 gallons, 4 quarts, 8 quarts.
Are you going to use
Sounds
the
good.
quarter?
Yes.
So can we do that? We're going to have to. We take these 7 pieces off of that this quarter on the whiteboard.
Yeah.
Okay? Will that work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gary.
Gary. His name's Gary.
Gary.
Gary the Gallon Guy.
Gallon Guy. Do you know what we call that when the sounds of a word are the same at the end of the word, that's rhyming, correct? Cat, fat, sat, rhyming. Okay. But when we have the beginning sound of a word the same, like Gary, Gallon Guy, that's called alliteration. Okay? It's the same sound at the beginning of a word.
My Gallon Guy is wearing a suit. He's ready to work. Finish up. When you finish up what he looks like. And if he moves around, that's okay because, you know, you can't make things perfect. You just try and do the best you can. What are the different measurements we see in the different parts of his body? Chris,
A gallon
we see a gallon. And where is the gallon?
of his shirt.
His big torso,
Yeah.
right?
Torso.
Yes. And where else do we see it?
In his leg, 1 quart.
1 quart. And how many quarts are there on him?
2. 4.
4. There's 4.
Oh.
There's a quart right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 quarts in a gallon. So how many pints do we see?
8.
8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then how many cups do we see?
16.
16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 2 is 16. So there's another unit of measurement that I want to work with today, but I didn't put it on him because it's a little hard to put very small measurements the more you go down the line. And the measurements I want to work with are ounces. So ounces, does anyone know how many ounces are in 1 cup?
Oh. 16.
16? No.
24.
24, that's way too much. Go down.
4.
Go up. 8. There are 8 ounces in a cup. Everyone knows a gallon of milk, right? So what else do we use gallons for to measure? Sorry? Water. We could use that. What else? Juice. And what I use is great queens play cards occasionally. Does anyone know what I mean by that? Great queens play cards occasionally.
Gallon, quart, and cup.
I like, who said that?
Me.
Micah? I like that you said that because that is exactly why I use this. And it's a funny saying, right? Great queens play cards occasionally. I want you to think about that in your minds. Look at my pictures and think about how capacity, when you're filling the whole thing, could compare to a 2-dimensional object. You can discuss with your partners or people if you guys need help. So, look up here now. And what is this whole space inside called? What is
Area.
the area, right? And that's the whole space inside this rectangle. So the whole space inside this 3-dimensional object is capacity. So do you guys see how they're similar? If I have gallons, and then I have quarts, I want you guys to tell me how many quarts are in a gallon. Just say it out loud. 4. Okay. So, what does this look like to you? The 1/4. Does it look like a fraction?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Have 1/4, and I have, if I want to figure out how many quarts are in 2 gallons, I have a variable right there. So what I want to do is I want to look between the numerator and the denominator. So how would I get from 1 to 4? What kind of step would I take? I want you guys to solve this problem and solve for A like I did with the other problem.
Would you like them to copy the problem first?
Yes, copy the problem first. You don't need to write down the table. So if you're making the table, erase it, Dimitri. You're not writing down the table. Sorry, I didn't say that. I didn't tell you not to, so it's okay. You're just writing down this problem. Copy this problem and then solve for it the way I just showed you. I'd like you to show your work. So tell me why you got 12. Show me why you got 12. I want you to show me how you got 12. Okay? So there's steps when I put in an arrow from the numerator to the denominator. And I said times 4, right? So show me those arrows. Okay, does everyone have it? Have their answer? Raise your hand if you do not have your answer yet. Okay, I'll give you a couple more seconds.
Okay, so a couple of you are taking the 2 as the numerator and multiplying it times the 8, the denominator. But 2 times 8 will not give you the 8. The question is, what factor are you going to use to multiply times 2 that will give you 8? So
We multiplied 2 times 4 and we got 8, right? So then we multiply 3 times 4 and then that would be our answer. To tell me if you saw any patterns so far with these equations. Logan, what have you seen?
Multiplying by the
4s? Multiplying by 4. The 4 is multiplication facts, right?
Right.
So that's a good thing you guys know your 4's multiplication facts, because we need them to do other things in math. Kind of fun. Okay, so I want you guys to do one more. This is going to be kind of a big one, but I know you guys can do it.
okay.
So the equation you'll be using is 5 over 20 equals 12 over A. So, raise your hand if you need help. Now, while you guys are putting things away quietly, I'm going to explain what we're going to be doing next. We're all going to go to the commons area.
Yes.
And we're going to do stations. Stations are little groups, right?
Yep.
So what we're going to be doing, there are 3 stations. The first station, could you pass these out?
Sure. What do I give them to it? Oh, everybody.
Okay, class.
Yes, yes.
Thank you. So she's going to give you name tags, and I know that they're exciting, but please don't mess with them while I'm trying to talk to you, because it's very important what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you how to do the stations.
Listen
Okay.
up, listen up.
I want all eyes on me, please. All eyes in the back. Thank you. So